Hey everyone, it's Dawn and I'm back with another plan with me. Thanks for joining me today. So let's go ahead and take a peek at last week's spread. I added a couple of things like the Seahawks football game that I totally forgot about. I added that on, so thanks for whoever reminded me about that. I also went through and added these little skull stickers. They're little sparkly stickers that I got from Michael's, so I wanted to add those. So let's go ahead and look at this week. And we're looking at the 12th through the 18th of October. So I've just marked out a few little things just to remind me, mostly just my work days ahead of time. Everything else I'll kind of do as I go. So I'm pulling out some washi tape, and I wanted to go with a black and orange sort of Halloween spread. And I got lots of new Halloween washi this year, so I wanted to incorporate some of that into this week. So here I'm just showing you kind of what I'm going with, and as I go along, I'll sort of pick and choose what I want to use and what I don't. This one says Happy Halloween. And I'm loving the sparkly washi tape that I got. Finally used it last week, and I'm going to use it again this week. So this is a Halloween spread from Libby & Co. A sticker sheet from Libby & Co. And this is what I'm sort of going to be basing the week on. I've also pulled out some scrapbook paper that I plan on going. It sort of coordinates with the oranges and the blacks. And then I'm going to use these sticker sheets from One Orange Snowflake. One is like the bucket list, and one is just a spread sheet. Then also, I'd originally planned on using these stickers from Michael's, I believe, with the pumpkins, but I think the pumpkins ended up being too big, so I didn't want to use them. I also printed some of my stickers as usual for full boxes, and just chose some ones that I thought went with the spread. And I absolutely love this one with the pumpkins in the leaves. So cute. So we'll be using those. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm going to do, as usual, is white out the bottom words across the bottom bar. There we go. So this week I didn't print out my own headers, and I'm not using headers that I purchased. I actually have this orange washi tape that I got off Amazon, and I'm taking a little extra time and just using this washi as my header covers. And I know the whole headers, they were orange and sort of went with the spread anyway, but I like to cover up the morning, day, and night because I don't necessarily use that on a day-to-day. Plus, I liked this bold, bright orange of the washi tape. So it takes a little bit of extra time cutting each piece of washi tape so it looks like just a header instead of going straight across. But I like the way that it looks when I'm done. So I did this all down the left-hand side of the spread and then down the middle of the right-hand side the last half of the week. And then I'll incorporate some different washi tapes with the top and the bottom. So on the top of the spread, I'm going to use this orange and black polka dot, and this I got from Michael's. And across the bottom, I'm going to use this Happy Halloween washi, also from Michael's, just all the way across the bottom. So that gives it sort of a different look. It's not quite so organized. So here I want to use this sparkly washi, so I measured it out and I'm going to put it on, and I realize, let's layer this. So I'm going to take this black Scotch washi tape, and I got this from Office Depot, and I'm just going to line this across the bottom, and then I'm going to take that sparkly orange washi and layer it on top of this black. Figured it would give a nice multi-dimensional look and really make the sparklies stand out. So I decided to put it just down the middle so the black shows on the top and the bottom. This sparkly washi is also from Michaels. All right, let's get the glitter off of there. So with the scrapbook paper, I'll zoom in on it later so you can see it, but it does have little skulls on it. So I wanted to use that as my upper left-hand corner, the weekly spread. So it'll say October 12th through the 18th. But I put this chevron washi underneath it, and then here I am cutting out the top. There we go. Now you can see the skulls. So I actually ended up writing, I cut it the wrong way, so the skulls are facing, so it's lengthwise instead of vertical. It's horizontal instead of vertical. So it kind of changed the way it looked, but it worked fine. And I got my lettering done probably a little bit easier since I had more space going across instead of with a vertical. If that makes any sense. You'll see it once I put it down. Alright, so I'm using these little date stickers, and these are from a wall calendar set that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then from that same set, I'm taking this sort of zigzag sticker and just ran that along the bottom just for a little bit more pizzazz. So here I'll go ahead and show you, see how it's sideways. I wanted it to go originally the other direction, more vertical. But I didn't want the skulls to be sideways, so we went with this way. So I just glued that down in the top corner. Normally I print out a sticker, at least the last couple of weeks I've printed out a sticker, but I like the way this turned out as well. Alright, so using my Libby & Co. sticker sheet, I'm taking one of the washi stickers, and I'm just taking this and running it along underneath some of the headers, just sporadically. And I think I end up moving some of them later just because of my full boxes. Here's the weekend banner. I love how this set corresponds. There's just so many things to choose from on the Libby & Co. sheets with half boxes and full boxes. Alright, so I decided to mark my work schedule using these page flags off of the Libby & Co. set. So I just put those, usually I use the top section for work. So I just flagged the days that I work. And I'm off on Monday. I do have a training, but since I'm off, I'm going to go ahead and put a checklist down. There we go. Alright, so for the sidebar gets a little bit sporadic. It's not quite as organized as the last couple of weeks. But I'll just create a to-do list on the top, and then a wedding checklist, and then a goals checklist again as well. So this checkbox, the full box there in orange, is from Libby & Co. And I put it on the bottom, then I decided I didn't like it on the bottom. I wanted it on the middle. So I moved the washi strip up to Monday. And then I'll just put a to-do header above that checklist as well. And I usually don't make checklists on my work days, but we have a pretty busy weekend. So after work on my last day, I'm going to have quite a bit to do, so I wanted to make sure I had a checklist on that day. Alright, so I'm using the same polka dot washi from this set and sort of just layering down the sidebar. And then this sheet has these dots on it, so I'm using that to mark out the checklist. And I just used all of them that were there all the way down. So it's not a super long to-do list for me, but figured it would work since I was doing a goals on this week as well. Just using some more of that washi to kind of separate the sidebar into sections. So here I'm using another half box as sort of the header. And I only need a couple little things for, this one's going to be my wedding checklist, so I only need a couple right now. And then goals will be at the bottom. And then I'm just continuing to use that washi sticker just to sort of tie the whole thing together. There we go, took the half box off and decided to use a scalloped header. Alright, so here I'm getting out my full box stickers that I made. And this one is so cute. It says, "There is magic in the night when pumpkins glow by moonlight." It has a little owl on the moon. So I'm sort of setting these out, figuring out where I need them. I want to leave room for the planner to be functional, so I need some white space every now and then. So this set also had full boxes, so I wanted to make sure and incorporate some of those to tie the whole spread together. All right, so I'm pulling some stamps out to look at right now. I don't stamp every week, but there are a couple of stamps that are kind of my go-tos when I do stamp. And the first one being this hydrate stamp. I like to track my hydration on my work days. And this is the Studio L2E. It's on the Planet set that they have. Okay, let's get this. I decided I needed to mark out when I need to film next, which isn't going to be until Friday the 16th. So I used an appointment sticker from the Libby & Co set here, and then I stamped film on the left-hand side, and it fit perfect, but with the texture of the Libby & Co sticker, the stamp didn't really come out that well. It was a little bit fuzzy. So, I mean, I could read it and it fit fine. Here, I'll show you a little closer. So I just ended up sort of going over it with a Sharpie to just kind of even out the fuzziness. It just wasn't a good texture of paper to stamp on. If you haven't had any Libby & Co stickers, they're sort of like vinyl-y. They're not glossy, but they're not matte either. They kind of have a different feel to them, and I love it. I love the look of them. They're super easy to move around. All right, so there I just lettered out my wedding to-do list and then my goals at the bottom. All right, so here I'm marking that I need to upload on the same day that I film, which is usually a little bit hard for me to get both done on the same day, but since we're going out of town for the weekend, it'll either go up really late or I'll get it done and upload it on Friday. All right, so here I'm cutting out my TV show stickers. And there's quite a bit. I'm going to start kind of cutting back on which shows I'm watching, and like the Quantico show, I think I'll watch one more week, and if I'm not sold, it's out. I just don't have time, and I don't know, there's too much going on in it for me to follow it that closely. Blind Spot I love, though. That one is definitely gonna stay. All right, so I'm taking this little squiggly border header sticker, and I just put that above the TV show. I can't remember her name, but there's a planner on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. She uses these zigzags like all throughout her spread, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. So kind of borrowing her technique here and using those throughout the planner, but definitely check out her channel down below. All right, so I got a little bit of my camera decided that my memory card was full, so it had to switch over to the camera's memory, so some of my stuff got cut off. But I finished putting down my TV show stickers there on Sunday. All right, here's some pumpkins from the One Orange Snowflake set, and also a little pumpkin spice coffee cup. All right, on Monday night, I'm going to have sushi with my friend Brittany. So I used this half box from the Libby & Co set, and then a sushi sticker from Oh Hello Stationery. And then I'm using Oh Hello Stationery stickers to mark my groceries. Then I'm so excited I get to use these deer head stickers, and these are from the Preppy Planner. And deer season for hunting opens on Saturday, so we'll be up there Friday night. And there I just used a wine glass, and that's from the Sassy Planner. For Wednesday night, who doesn't need a little wine? All right, so the Seahawks play on Sunday, and so I used this little green header sticker that I made and put that down on Sunday. And then I just used an Erin Condren purple sticker here for the Husky game on Saturday. Then I'm using another one of those little zigzag headers to kind of separate that box, so I can kind of do more things in one box by separating them. And there's a little washing machine from the One Orange Snowflake set, a header box from the Libby & Co set, and then I put a laundry basket for Tuesday. I am so bad at putting laundry away. I'm good at washing it, I'm just really bad at putting it away. So I want to make sure, put it in my planner that I have to do it. And another zigzag. And that sticker says, take a drive looking at leaves. It's from the bucket list set, the fall bucket list from One Orange Snowflake. And we're going to be driving over and walking around the east side of the mountains that day for hunting. So the leaves are going to be so gorgeous. Okay, so I needed a reminder here on Wednesday for uploading Instagram midweek, and I decided to use a half box with a flag. Both are from the Libby & Co set. Then from my hanging calendar set that I've talked about the last couple of days, I'm using one sticker for Columbus Day up there under the 12th, And then I used a little flag sticker on Saturday that says Family Fun Day. And the one for Friday says Love the One You're With. They're just sort of in the right colors and just really cute, inspirational little calendar stickers. All right, so I'm going to start filling some stuff out, at least whatever I can. So I just drew little dots down the side here for my wedding checklist. And I need to decide who's doing my wedding flowers. So that's on my to-do list. Need to figure out my invites and also visit Hobby Lobby and look for decoration type items. And then off camera, I've filled in my goals here, which was to go to the gym and to read more. And then I also need to study for FTO school again. And the little book sticker there is from Libby & Co. All right, so here I'm just reminding myself to post last week's full spread from Instagram. And then I'm just using an orange pen to sort of do some shadowing on those letters, just to tie some more orange in. And for my checklist, definitely laundry, groceries, and cleaning up the house. All right, so I'm using a Hobby Lobby horse sticker to mark out my barn time. And then I'm just using this orange pen to color in the negative space of my barn time lettering, and then sort of highlight this squiggly line underneath that, just for some more dimension. There we go, sushi with Brittany. I'm new to having sushi, and I still don't eat anything raw. I'm not gonna pretend that I eat a lot of raw fish, because I don't eat any. But I really love some like California rolls and some rolls with, different crab and shrimp, that kind of thing in it. Really, really enjoy that. So here I'm just doing some lettering for pumpkin spice. And I had to do it twice. That's why I use pencil, because it just helps me space it out and visualize what it's going to look like before. And then I just go back and erase the pencil. So here I'm reminding myself laundry away. And upload Instagram midweek spread. There we go. Now I let that ink dry a little bit so I can go back and erase the pencil. And then I decided on these flags to just write out work. And Sentinel is a worming and flea treatment that my dogs get each month. So I needed to remind myself to give them that. I need to pack for camping and upload the plan with me. So here I'm using another appointment sticker and then a little dog paw sticker from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just marking that the dogs are being boarded while we're out of town. There we go. So Saturday is when deer season opens. So I just did some lettering next to this deer head on Saturday and used that little flag from the One Orange Snowflake set. So same as always, I just outlined it in pencil and then went back and outlined over that. So once I've erased the pencil, I kind of go back and just clean up the edges a little bit. All right, so football, the Huskies play on Saturday. And we play Oregon. And the Cougars beat Oregon last week, so the Huskies better beat Oregon this week. And for the Seahawks, we play the Panthers. Afternoon game. And then I'm just alternating blue and green pen to write out Seahawks. Here we go. All right, let's take a look. All right, so that wraps up my spread. I didn't end up using the big pumpkin stickers. Instead, I just went through and added some decorations from the One Orange Snowflake set, including these little pumpkins. So I just sort of sporadically added those around the spread. And then I also took those three little pumpkins and put them up in between the dates. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in next week's spread.